Ready to roll with the Parkers? Okay, this is Jim Hogg Road. We are about to enter into the Army Corps of Engineers Jim Hogg Park on Lake Georgetown in Georgetown, Texas. Today is Saturday and we have been camping here since Monday, and we will be here through Monday. So we thought we would give you an entire tour of the campground from the entrance through, what is it, 178?
148.
148.
Or 149, something like that.
Sites, and then we'll end up at our site. It's a very breezy day today with the wind at 25 miles an hour, but we'll be in the upper 80s. So right when you enter, there's a little circle around that you can turn around.
A hiking trail.
Little hiking trails. Feeding wildlife is prohibited. There are a lot of deer that roam these grounds. We're going to enter on the side where we are not camped to show you the upper areas of the campground.
I thought I would show them the boat ramp first, though.
Okay, that's a good idea. We'll start with the fishing dock and the boat ramp first.
I didn't know they had a fishing dock.
We did not bring our fishing gear. We did not bring the kayak. We just wanted to camp. The fishing dock is off to the right.
Should I go there?
Might as well.
No trailers.
It's really windy out today, on and off, with gusts of 30 miles an hour, so hopefully we'll be able to get out and show you a little, if it's not too far.
Well, there you go. Are you gonna walk down there?
I'll get out there and show them.
Let me pull here.
We'll take a quick glance. The lake is low, so I don't even know if the fishing docks are open. Yeah, this fishing dock is definitely going to be closed. You can see down here, this is usually all covered with water, and it's not now, so there's a short image of a portion of Lake Georgetown. We have a visitor with us today, don't we? Ronnie wanted to come with us. Okay, so it definitely looks again like the fishing docks are closed because the lake looks low from this side.
Yeah. That's a problem right now. So do you want me to still go down towards the boat ramp?
Yeah, we can drive down there and get a look at it. Even if it's closed.
No, it should.
I don't know if it's closed or open. I haven't seen a lot of boats out here on the water. I've seen a couple of kayaks, but the wind is a little bit too high for me to be out there, at least.
Usually
they have a restroom here. A lot of parking.
Usually as the lake goes down, they'll just extend the boat ramp. So that you can always get your boat in.
So here's the boat ramp. A good vision of the lake. The first 2 nights and 2 days we were here, we had lows in the 30s and 40s and highs in the low 60s, and then we have lows now in the 50s and 60s with highs in the 80s. For the remainder of our stay. And from here, we'll be going to Waxahachie, Texas, for the Texas Country Reporter Festival. So we'll be sure to get that onto our page. So that was the fishing dock and the boat ramp. Here's the entrance into the camp. There is a gate code that you need to enter coming in, and there's an after hours gate code. There are several Army Corps of Engineer volunteers who work the campground, so they get to live for free. There's one of them there. There is a lot of dumpsters to where you can just come down and put your trash into the dumpsters. That way they're all in one location. There is
We're going to start with sites 79 through 148.
Overflow parking for vehicles, RVs, and boats. Sites 79 through 148. You can see that they have a variety of little cabins, covered picnic tables. There's restrooms right here. And very full campground sites. Most of the camping spots are surrounded with large trees. You can see again the beautiful large covered picnic tables that are up on concrete. Every site for your RV is paved with water and electricity as well provided. Ooh, one of the old pop-up tents. Now this is what we had growing up when I was a kid and we went camping. Somebody on an electric bike. Here's a sample of a empty site. A lot of people out in tents, RVs. Some people just bring their vans out here and camp in their vans. Lots of kids running around on this side. A lot of people are backed up right to the woods. There's the lake behind them. Really can't see it from here though. Hiking trails down at the bottom. There are quite a few deer that roam the campground, including bucks with large antlers. Right now we're seeing a lot of bucks and does and some young juvenile deer. So you have your large Class A's, you've got your, there's another small pop-up camper. Class B's, Class C's, tents. There's a little tiny camper. That space is really tucked back there.
Well, at least being in here in the trees, it'll block some of that wind from today.
Definitely blocking the wind. See, here's just a camper van with a campsite that has a cabin. They have a lot of cabins throughout. They're just empty. You need to bring your own mattresses, but the windows are screened. There is no glass windows. They're just open screens.
They do have electricity inside. And
Yes,
I think water.
electric and water. There's another little pop-up. I love looking at these old. That reminds me of when I was young. We used to do all of our camping in a pop-up. Ooh, there's a tin can right there. Somebody's redone this one. It looks like a big aluminum hot dog. Everybody brings their bikes, electric bikes, little mopeds.
Regular bicycles.
And they just go all over the campground. It's a very quiet campground. But during the day, of course, you're going to have the sounds of the children playing and the people playing their music and stuff, but it's not too bad.
All right.
Okay, so that was sites 79 through 148. We're going to make a full loop and go past our campsite, and then we'll make another loop and go back. That way you can see the whole area.
We're in 1 through 78 section.
1 through 78 is partially wooded, and the other half is on the lake. I think it's sites 30 and up are going to be able to have a view of the lake. This is starting with site 1 right over here. This is where you're backed up to the woods.
We have camped here before.
We've camped on this side. We mostly camp on this side. If you want reservations with the lake, you either need to A, get very lucky, or B, book several months in advance. Right down this path is the restrooms. You can see that the spaces are quite large. Every space has a covered picnic. There's another cabin.
A fire ring.
Fire ring and a grill. And again, a paved parking site with electric and water. Now, you're going to be leaving the wooded area up here. Ahead of us will be the lake. Right around this curve. This is where you want to try to get, the sun rises in the east, which is right beyond the lake, and it sets back here in the woods. So we'll go slowly through this area. So starting about right here is where you're going to get some views of the lake, especially starting right here.
Now, if you wanted to see a lot more of the birds, you might prefer the wooded section. Out here you'll see buzzards and mockingbirds, and we think we hear an owl every night, and we've seen sandhill cranes flying over. And
so I'm mainly keeping the camera on the lake view so that you can see everything here on the right. You're going to be right with the lake. Anything on the left, you're just right across from the lake, so.
Y'all go ahead. We're in no hurry.
And sometimes people will walk right in front of your vehicle and not move out of the way, but that's okay. So look at this beautiful view of the lake. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous view right there. There are no cabins on this side. Look at that tiny little thing. That is a tiny, tiny little...
That's a bedroom on wheels.
A bedroom on wheels. And there's a bedroom without wheels right there. Again, they have mowed paths that go straight to the restroom, which is right down there. These campsites here will have the trees right in the way of their view, but you can still see the lake. These guys, I wish I knew them. Look at the size of that barbecue pit.
And it is a smoking.
And it's a smoking a brisket, I guarantee. So we will be here again in November, and I'm about to show you where we are now and where we will be. Right here, where this camper is, and this beautiful view of the lake. This will be our next site right here. And this is our current site right here. There's Dwight.
And right across from us is some people that had up a Texas Aggie flag yesterday.
Oh, they've got the wrong flag. They're Texas Aggies sitting across from a couple of Longhorn fans. But that's all right. We'll like them anyway.
Well, if something happened, they took their flag down.
Here is another volunteer site. They get their own driveway and
shower room
and bathroom and everything. So then leaving the lake again, you're back on the site that has a little bit of view of the lake, but mostly you're back into the woods. Again, as you get back here, the sites seem to be a little further apart and more spacious. Beautiful trees.
Yeah, in the summertime, I like the shade trees. But in the fall...
Yes, in the summertime, we'll camp on the wooded side. In the summer, we'll camp at the lake, if we can.
Restroom.
Another restroom. So no matter where you are, it's real easy to get to any of the restrooms. There's more camping back there on the other side of those sidewalks. Yet again, here is a cabin.
That other side is the first loop we went around.
And I think the cabins hold up to 4 people. Maybe 6. So again...
This is the end of the second loop.
Here is your entrance right down here. We're going to take you right back around where we just came from.
Back to our campsite.
To our campsite. If you take a walk at night and come on this side to see the sunset, you will see a lot of deer.
We have also seen a fox here.
Silver fox.
We have seen, I saw a turkey here one time.
Oh, well, yeah, some wild turkeys.
Wild turkeys. Of course, squirrels. All different kinds of birds.
I haven't seen the fox on this trip, but the last time we were here, we did see the fox. If you're on this corner, it's a busy corner because everybody walks down that trail to go to the bathroom. Again, a cabin. So the sites are pretty full this weekend. We hope you enjoyed the tour of the Army Corps of Engineers Jim Hogg RV park on Lake Georgetown. As we head back to our site, I'll just let you look at these beautiful blue skies and white fluffy clouds.
Those vultures are rather low.
They might see something. I don't think the camera's gonna catch it, but there's a lot of
look at it. He's right there.
Little buzzards flying around and getting pretty low. There might be a mouse or a...
Well, sometimes fish, you know, fish die too. Sometimes.
Oh, look at, he is flying almost on the ground.
Fish will, you know, wash up on shore dead, and they'll go down there and clean them up, meat them.
Here's another lance, a little smaller than what we have. Get me to get out at one of these empty campgrounds and show them the lake?
Oh, I don't know. I'd say you can do a separate video on that if you wish. Tack it onto the end. There really aren't a whole lot of empty ones.
That one was empty.
That one's got 2 tents.
Oh.
This one looks like it's empty. But you can't really see the lake. You see a little bit of it, but it's, anyway, they can see the lake, I'm sure.
Here's a mini Winnie. And here we are. Now, we did have our screen room right here and our flag was out. We'll have pictures of that. But the wind got so high that it was just blowing it off into the next campground. So we had to go ahead and put it up this morning.
Well, we decided to before it got windier and wetter.
Windy today, tonight, windy tomorrow, and rain on Monday. So we went ahead and took the opportunity while we could to put it away before it blew away.
You could walk over to that fence, I guess, if you wanted to.
I'll just quickly walk across. Here we are. Our flag was there, our screen room was there. But yeah, the wind was kicking up pretty good this morning. I see you. There's a mockingbird right in that tree right there. Look at these beautiful cacti. Yellow flowers, red flowers. Beautiful campground. It's been a beautiful almost a full week of camping. We have a few days left, and then we'll head off to our next destination. We've done a lot of grilling. There's the beautiful covered picnic table. We're at Site 57. Well, hi. What are you doing? Hi, baby. He's gonna drink his water. Dwight's working on his laptop. That's my seat. That's Ronnie's seat during the day. He likes to look out the windows. And we are watching Wonderstruck on BBC America.
At a breathtaking altitude of 4,500 meters lives a supreme aerial maestro.
We will leave you this beautiful day with our stargazer view. One of my favorite views. We hope you're having a blessed day. If we can pray for you in any way, please let us know. Thanks for your thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. We appreciate y'all. We pray for y'all daily. God bless.